you don't, Mom. So, update on Teresa's throat. How you feeling?
Better.
Much better?
Yep.
Would you ever do this again?
No.
Even if your tonsils were hanging down to your...
No, I've never had, ever. I'd rather give birth 10 times than have surgery like that.
Birth raw or birth?
Birth raw.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, so this is my beautiful wife, and this is me, and we are going to go to Costco. So we're going to film some in Costco. What do you think?
Costco date?
We're having a Costco date where we're going to get some ice cream because it's so warm outside. Look at that. Ain't nothing but icicles, and she's a little bit worried about driving on the road. So yeah, so this is a little different for today. We're gonna go to Costco, buy some Costco chicken, I'm sure, because William likes that, and whatever else we can get into. She's got a very long list. I have my hearing aids, but I'm running out of batteries, so I'm gonna have to buy some hearing aid batteries while I'm there, and life should be good. Ready, Will? Let's go. Filming allowed in the Costco. It says so on the sign. We did buy some stuff. A lot of necessity crap. Well, I'm kind of looking forward to these Kodiak cakes. I don't know. What are they called? Whole grain, tastes better. Yeah, we try to eat somewhat healthy. Of course, that doesn't help with the hot dog that we ate there and the ice cream. But William sure had fun, didn't you? Did you have fun? Yeah.
Get.
Oh, diaper bag just hit the ground and Mommy yelled at him, get. But the other reason I was there is I needed hearing aid batteries. This goddamn thing. Yeah, hearing aid batteries, you know. What happens when you get old? Okay, so me and Timothy are driving this baler. You can see it in the mirror. We're driving the baler to Messick's in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. So I've decided to take the Route 222 route instead of going out 78 all the way to Hershey and down. This is a little bit shorter drive, a little more scenic, I would say. You get to see the crops that were harvested and a beautiful landscape and these trees that have been there. I remember when they planted those trees, I was new in the mulch hay business, believe it or not. They're maple trees, and I think they were going to do maple syrup, but apparently that didn't pan out for them because the trees are there. I see no taps. They're sugar maples, and I remember when they planted them, it was amazing. I was like, what are they planting those trees like that for? But yeah, so I'm on 322. What is this, Maxatawny? I forget where I'm at. But anyways, I'm out near Kutztown, Pennsylvania, if you know anything about the area. I got some stories. There's a Burger King right here. This Burger King, and you can get in there with a truck. See, you go in, you make that right there, and then you go in back there, and there's a parking lot down by those pine trees. And I pulled in there one time, and it was weather like this, snowy, icy, snotty weather, and I wanted that crispy chicken sandwich because I was hungry. I had just delivered a load of hay over to Georgie Mushroom Company. And yeah, so I delivered a load of hay into Georgie Mushroom Company, and think about it, Wesley, think about it. I was hungry, I pulled in there, and it was snow and ice, and I pulled in and I had the old Volvo, GMC white Volvo truck. It was black. And I went in, I got my crispy chicken sandwich, I sat there and I ate it. And my tires were warm from driving on the road. And they had melted into the ice, and I was stuck. There was no way in hell that I was going to be able to get out of there. I just couldn't do anything. So there was, to my benefit, a guy came in from the state of Pennsylvania Road Department, and they had a salt truck, and I said, hey, do you think I can steal some salt? He says, no, you can't steal some salt. He said, I'd let you have some. He said, but I don't have any. We just cleaned it out. And I was like, well, I need a little bit to get under them tires so I can pull ahead. And he's like, all right, see what you can do. Well, there was zero, zippo, zilch salt on this thing because they had cleaned it off, which is weird to me, man. Those guys are usually pretty lazy, but they had cleared off the truck, and I just couldn't get enough of anything to get to get some traction. But they had a shovel with a busted handle, and there was some stone exposed. So I took the shovel with a busted handle and I scooped up enough stone and I put it behind the tires, and then I backed up a little bit, and then I put it in front of the tires, and I pulled ahead, and I put it in front of the tires in a trail about 6 or so feet long, and I was able to get it out of there. And I pulled it up right up till the truck was on the road, and I jumped out, threw the truck shovel back in their truck, and took off on my merry way. They gave me a thumbs up as I got out of there. So, just a story about my time in Kutztown, Pennsylvania. Alright, so we dropped off the baler at Messick's. It was a job getting that thing off. I should have trusted myself and brought the 7530 out with the baler, but I didn't, and it just took about an hour to get the thing off of there, when if I'd have just brought the 7530 with the drawbar, it would have came off like nothing. But anyway, my wife is calling. So I'd like to end this video with a big Merry Christmas. It is December 20th. Ooh, I got bills to pay. Today's December 20th, and I just, you know, the holidays can bring out the best in people. It can bring out the worst in people. It can stress people to the limits of humanity. It really can. And it also brings out the loonies, you know, the loonies. Now, I just wanted to say that I put these videos up here. It costs you nothing. Zippo Zero Zilch. And I'm not talking to my loyal subscribers, the people that tune in every day. I'm not talking to the new subscribers that have just found this channel and are like, wow, this guy does some pretty weird stuff. And, you know, I do have a variety channel. And this last video is just kind of a culmination of 2 days of quick snaps, you know, quick videos that I did. Yesterday, I took that baler out to... Yes, William. I took the baler out to Messick's. We had a hell of a time getting it off the trailer. I mean, a hell of a time. If I'd knew it was going to be that tough, I actually knew it was going to be a little bit more of a fiasco than what it would have been if we'd have done it at home. But I had the 7530 up on the trailer, and I thought, you know, I'll just leave this thing hooked up. We'll chain it down. I'll drive it off the trailer. I'll disconnect it. I'll put the tractor back on the trailer, and life will be good. Well, my dad's like, why do you want to haul that thing all the way out there? I was like, yeah, you're right. They got like 90 tractors sitting out there. There's got to be one with a drawbar on it. So we're pulling in, me and Tim, and it's like, oh, okay. And there's a 7530. And it's a European model. I could tell because of the pickup arms, and it's a European model 7530. So it even had the front lift arms. I was like, wow, that's awesome. I wonder what they want for it. That's what went through my head. But I was like, oh, well, that tractor will definitely pull this thing off of here without any issues. So I get in there, and they're like, oh, well, everybody's out to lunch. It's like almost 2 o'clock. Come on, people. What are you doing at lunch? Maybe it was 1:30. Anyway, so me and Timothy went back to the truck, and we were blocking things up because this thing is big. And I pulled it out of the way. I went back up after about a half an hour. But I was reading the comments on the video that I had posted yesterday. This beautiful video. It really wasn't anything terrible. But apparently the title of my video yesterday annoyed some people. It just annoyed people. What the Anyway, yeah, you gotta love it when you annoy people, right? The first thing I see was clickbait. I'm like, clickbait? What the hell is clickbait? The title was getting rid of the Krone. I was getting rid of it. I was getting rid of it, sending it down the road for Messick's to do the warranty work on it. It's no secret. And then it dawned on me when I read the second one, oh, I guess One Lonely Farmer's turned into a clickbait channel. There's nothing clickbaitish about my channel. Now, I have done it here and there over the years. Maybe 5 times in 11 years have I done clickbait. And yesterday was not clickbait. Nothing. Zippo Zero Zilch. I got rid of the baler. I loaded it up the day before. I had it on the trailer, and I took it to Messick's for warranty repairs. Okay? There's a lot of warranty repairs that need to be done to that. And the reason that I took it to Messick's instead of doing it myself were 2 reasons. One, we have a computer issue. And that computer issue I cannot resolve. I do not have the programming, the software, or anything to do that job. Two is it says, and I think Krone is getting a little bit stricter with their warranty stuff, because years ago I could just do warranty work. I didn't have to have the dealer come out and do the warranty work. It was like, oh, well, this is broken. I'll just take it off and you give me the new piece and blah, blah, blah. It goes back. So, but it had been explained to me, it's been about 2 years ago. They said, hey, I really don't want you to do warranty work. We know you're capable. We've watched your videos, blah, 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 and off it goes. So that's why I got rid of it. I just wasn't going to do that. But the old baler, that's Will. Oh, yeah. He's got a book. So the old baler is off of warranty 100%. It's got 44,000 bales on it. And I will do that work myself. I know what needs to be done. I am capable of doing that work. All I have to do is do the assessment on it and pull the, get a parts list together. And I'm going to pick up my boy because he's got the world's crappiest camera ever built in his hands. Do you know what this is? This is the Solo Shot 2. Don't buy this thing. This is garbage. It's cool. It does a great job of filming. It's like 5K. It's crazy. It's crazy how crystal clear the video quality is. It crashes your computer. Yes, it crashes your computer. And it takes you like 45 minutes to get the thing set up to take video. And by the time you do that 45 minutes, the field that you're working on would be done. So be careful there. Anyway, yeah, so I started getting emails. Emails. Can you believe somebody sent me emails how my channel has gone downhill to the point that I have to use clickbait? Right, well, emails and one text message. A text message. Somebody's found my phone number and they're like, "Oh, hey, you know what? Your channel's shit now because you have to use clickbait." Well, yesterday's video, it wasn't clickbait. It wasn't a great video. It was an okay video. It got 32,000 views. 24 hours. It's kind of normal. That's back up to normal levels after when I do these things. This video may or may not get 20,000 videos because there's no wrenching. People hate Subarus to the point where, I got emails, well, if you keep doing these car videos, you can, and I block these fuckers. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Will. I'm sorry about the language. I block these people. I don't need to hear about my video content or quality. If you don't like it, right someplace here there is an unsubscribe button and you can do that. I'd be okay with that. If you have nothing but negativity to bring to the channel, and I'm not talking about my good subscribers, so please don't get butthurt, guys. It's nothing to do with you. It's these people that have nothing better in their lives than to spew negativity. I actually am a pretty positive person. I have a positive outlook on life. I show the ups, the downs, and everything. I even said that the engine failed. How many people, with the criticism that I had, putting that thing together, would actually say that Subaru engine failed? Nobody. I am like the president. I'm the most transparent person on YouTube. When I do a job, I try to follow through, whether it was a good fix or a failure. And I have never, ever, with the exception of when I was in high school and it was a lawnmower engine, I've never lost an engine on startup. This is a first for me. I lost sleep over it. I took that to heart, and I felt bad for my kid because his engine, it's his car. He paid for the block and I fucked it up. Somehow it got fucked up. Whether I fucked it up or whether I know what happened, but whatever. How many people would actually put that out there? So, if you have something negative to say, it's like what my mother said, my grandmother said, my great-grandmother would have said if I didn't knew her. Well, I did know my great-grandmother, believe it or not. She died in 1980. She died in January of 1980. I think January 29th of 1980. Can you believe that? And then my grandfather died in December 29th of the same year. So my grandmother's mother died in 1980, and my father's father died in 1980. Nearly a year apart. It was a tough year for us. Oh, Aunt Lizzie died in 1982. She was 100. So, yeah, that was a tough year for everyone. And in 1979, my cousin died at 18 months old. 78? 78? 79. 79. January of 79. That's when he died. So it was a tough year. That 16-month period of time, or 12-month period, it was a 12-month period of time. A lot of people died. January 1st, 1979 to be exact. Little Jimmy, we called him. He was just a little guy, 18 months old. And I look at William, who is wrapping a cord around his neck. Yes, that's not smart. Don't do that. And he's a smart little boy. Spinal meningitis. So anyway, but I have a pretty good outlook on life. And if you don't like what you're seeing here, you don't have to say anything. If you don't like I was saying, my great grandmother, my grandmother, my mother, whoever, my Aunt Beth for sure would say this. If you got nothing good to say, don't say it at all. I mean, if you can take a positive and turn a negative spin to it, you need help. Go get the proper help. So, anyways, now that this is 16 minutes long and you've got to see me in my do-rag because I'm an American, Trump 2020, thank you. This will probably flag the video just by saying those two words. And you have a great day. Thanks for watching.